How are y'all? Telling you, me and my phone are fixing to have a serious one-on-one. It's been aggravating. Totally aggravating. How are y'all today? Tonight? This evening? Whatever time it is in your time zone. It's night here. It's dark. It's cold. Cold here. I'm going to get colder. It's going to be in the 20s tonight. I know a lot of places say, oh, that's nothing to us. We're in the teens. Hey, Debbie. But it's cold here to us. I am fine. What about you? I'm glad you're fine. Hope you had a good weekend. I tell you. I'm trying to find myself over here on my laptop. I found myself here. It's acting goofy. I'm gonna get it right. Hopefully I can see. Oh, it's 41 and windy here at the moment. Hi. You had a good weekend. It's 36 here. Feels like 30. It's supposed to get down in the 20s. I don't know what the wind chill is going to be when it gets down in the 20s. Johnny said he thinks 25 is going to be our low tonight. So it's going to be cold. You know, after I got my heavier coats and washed them already, and I've already been wearing one of them. It's only one of the girls at work this morning. She said, I started to do that myself over the weekend. I said, you should have. You needed it this morning. It was so cold this morning. But anyway, it's going to be colder in the morning. I'm going to be snuggling in bed because I don't have to go until 11:30. So, woohoo. But anyway, I had a great weekend. And great service at church yesterday. It was wonderful. Got in my crafty room some yesterday afternoon. And let me show you. I did my paper pumpkin for November. And these turned out so cute, I think. I'll tell you what, the only thing I did is I got every one of these put on and realized I was supposed to stamp on them. I thought, that's okay. They don't have to be stamped on. So anyway, I'm going to pick up some candy canes, and I'm going to put a candy cane in each one of them. I'm going to put in one of my business cards and a little note, and I'm going to hand them out to ladies at the grocery store, customers, and hopefully maybe I'll get somebody interested. You never know. Even if I don't, you know, I'm telling you, they enjoy getting some little something because, you know, I did a couple of things last year and they really enjoyed that. But these I thought was just perfect for that. It says for gift cards. But, you know, I'm not going to put anything on them. I'm not going to write on here. I'm not going to write on the envelope or anything. So they can reuse it and use it for something like that for them, you know, to give to someone themselves. So get more than one use out of them. That'd be great. Anyway, I am prepared, believe it or not, because when I designed this card yesterday, I just left everything laying here. So, sorry, I've got a little bit of a cough, but I'm not sick. Anyway, we're going to be using For Unto Us again, and I'm going to be using the Celebrations Labels dies. I'm going to use this size. And we are using this awesome Classic Christmas DSP. I love it. We're using, which piece am I using? Lordy mercy. There it is. We're using this piece. Oh, is your dining room table full? I'll tell you what. If that was what it was in the picture, I saw your picture. Yes, it was full. It is full. But anywho, that's what we're going to use. We're going to use some of these elegant faceted gems. I'm going to use clear ones. I'm going to use this size and the bigger size. And we are using, for the front, of our card, we're going to be using Christmas Begins with Christ. For the inside, we're going to use sharing with you the glory, wonder, and miracle of this holy season. And then on my envelope, the Merry Christmas. I'm liking using, hi Kayla, glad to see ya. Anyway, I like using this Merry Christmas on the envelope when there's nothing else here that I want to use. And it really stands out because I'm not stamping Merry Christmas on the inside of the card. So, we've got Merry Christmas on a B block, Christmas Begins with Christ on a D block, and then sharing with you the glory, wonder, miracle of this holy season on the H block. So that's what we've got so far, and we are using Memento Tuxedo black ink. It's the only ink we're using. This is our piece we're going to stamp our sentiment for the front on, and then we're going to cut it out with our die. Here's our envelope. Our card base is Whisper White thick, 8.5 by 5.5. I've scored it at 4 1/4. Go ahead and give it a fold here. And there's an eyelash. How that got there. I'm going to go ahead and crease it nicely. And see which way it opens better that way. So we're going to open this card this way also. We have 2 pieces of cherry cobbler. Both of these are cut at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. We have a piece of just plain Whisper White. It's cut at 4 by 2 3/4. That's going on the inside with their sentiment on the inside. We have 1 piece of that Classic Christmas Designer Series paper, and it is cut at 5 3/8 by 2. So that's everything we're going to be using other than our liquid glue. And of course I'm going to use my take your pick tool and my dimensionals if I can. Oh, I laid them over here. I had to wash the back of my case. I had glue on it because I picked it up and I thought, ew, what's that on the back? And it was glue. Anyway, we're going to use some dimensionals. Of course, we have to. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be a short video tonight. I'm not going to take up a whole lot of y'all's this time. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up our ink pad, and we're going to ink up our stamp. And I'm going to stamp it right here, as close to the middle as I can. Okay, it's a little crooked, but that's all right. We're going to cut it out with our die, so it doesn't matter if it's not perfectly straight. We can straighten everything up with our die. Then we're going to go ahead and stamp on the front of our envelope. Right down here. Make sure this is going in the right direction. It is. I've done that before and stamped it upside down. And I'm thinking, I am such a brain. It only takes a brain like mine. Then we're going to stamp up our inside sentiment, or ink up our inside sentiment, and make sure it's going in the right directions. I've done that too. Alrighty. Yep, I was going to do it upside down. Okay, I'm hoping this is straight because I don't want to stick my noggin in your eyes. Perfect. Look at there. Maybe if I don't look, I can stamp it straighter than if I do. So, that is all of our inking. Hi, Barb. How are ya? Alrighty. Now, we're just going to get our stamping and cut and emboss machine out. Open her up. I threw my number 3 plate in the floor here. So we're going to get our number 1, our number 2, this number 3, and we're going to scoot her back this way so you can see. And this number 3, and I'm going to set her this right here. I'm going to angle it a little bit. Then I'm going to, my die, because I made 5 cards yesterday. It kind of warped my die a little bit or something. I don't know. Anywho, it doesn't matter. It still cuts just fine. I'm just going to have to line it up straight on here like I want it. And then, does this not look pitiful? Yes, it does, but it does fine. Hey, as long as it works, it doesn't make marks on my cardstock, I'm going to keep using it. So, I do not use it with foil paper, foil, because it will make marks on your foil whenever you cut anything out of foil. So, any hoodle doodles, we'll set our cut and emboss machine back over there. There we have it. Now, this is what I'm going to pop up, of course. Got a little fuzzy or something on it. There we go. Now we're going to lay this over here out of our way. And we're going to start putting our card together. And then we're going to be done, you know. Awesome, Jessie. That is great. That is great. You're going to love it. It's awesome. I'm happy that you're getting one. I am. I've got an order coming Wednesday too, and I'm a bit excited about it. And I'll tell you, I want to order some of the stuff that's going to be carried over while I can get it at a bundle price. But, you know, I don't know. My budget is so teeny tiny at the moment. And one thing, I haven't got paid yet. I don't get paid till Thursday. So I have to see after I pay the bills if I'm going to have any money left over. Well, we have to eat first, so yeah, I have to buy food first. Then if we got anything left over. Anywho's, now then, we're going to lay this right here, and we're going to put this right over here on this. And I like the back. I almost went with the back of this. Almost did. And then I had another one I almost went with. And then I thought, no, I like this. This looks like a starry night. So I like it. Even though it's in shaded spruce, it still kind of makes me think of a starry night. So I decided to go with it. So we're going to put this right here. And I'm going to tell you something. Whenever I made this card the first time yesterday, the very first one, my intentions was to, I was going to make it going in this direction. And I put it over here like this, going in this direction. And then I realized I can't do that because this stamp is too long. So I had to go this way with it instead of, had to go this way instead of this way. And I thought, that's okay. It can go down here at the bottom and it looks great. You know, why not? So, you know, you accidentally sometimes create something that you did not have on your mind because of a goof. So, anywho's, I'm going to, what was I going to say? I don't know. Oh, I'm going to get some candies this weekend, I think, and do some little treat things for the grandkids. And we have 2, 3 that work at the store that have children that have younger children, you know. I'm going to do some things, some little treat things for them too. So, take your pick tool, perfect tool to use to get these backings off. And that way it doesn't get up under your fingernail and make your fingers bleed like it does mine if I don't use this. Okay, that's being stubborn. All right. So, going to go right here, just like that. Over too far. Uh-oh. That's okay. This is going to cover that up. See? It covered it up. Let me put this cap back on here. Alright, now then, we're going to get our gems. And I'm going to, I used all of my bigger size off of this one. So we're going to come to this one. And we're going to put some bigger ones on the front. Just 3 on the front. That's all I'm going to use. And then we're just going to come in with one of the smaller ones. And I'm using the clear ones because it makes it look like the red's shining through the clear. Makes it look red, sparkly. I love it. I love it. And that's it. That is all there is to this card. Is that not cool? I mean, you know how many of these you can pop out in this simple? Just like this. You know? You can just make you a bunch of Christmas cards doing this. And like I said, I already have 5 made, so I have 6 more Christmas cards now. Now what I've got to do is get my Christmas cards addressed, get my stamp spot, and get these things in the mail. You know? That's what I'm going to have to do. And if you want a Christmas card from me, leave your address here, and I will send you one. I will be glad to, because I have quite a few. Yeah, we've made a bunch here. You know, over the last, 2 months, we've been making Christmas cards. I need to stop and address now. Thank you, Jessie. Thank you. And yes, Debbie, I told you, this is fast card tonight. What we used? Not even 18 minutes. So, any hoodle doodles, this is it for tonight. I am going to get in there and probably take my stuff with me and start addressing my cards for church. Because Johnny's going to have to take them to church for me because I have to work Sunday. But that means next Tuesday and Wednesday of next week I'll be off both days. And I can get a lot done then. I'm excited. So, you know what I used instead of buying. Yeah, I know. I have plenty of regular stamps, but I love to have the Christmas stamps. I think I might have a couple left over from last year, and they don't have them this year like that, but, you know, that's okay. But, yeah, I like to buy stamps. I like stamps. And I like the different kinds of stamps. You know, I'm just a stamp person because I have quite a few books that I have not used yet that I need to. Because, I mean, you know, I got these cards. I need to mail them out. And any hoodle doodles, that is it. If y'all have any prayer requests, just let me know. I'll be happy to pray. I have not ordered the mini cut and emboss yet, Debbie, because there was things I wanted from the new catalog that's coming out that I wanted more than the mini cut and emboss right now. So with my very limited budget, I did not get the mini cut and emboss machine yet. So 100 a couple of months ago. Oh, that's a good idea. About them in the rows of hundreds. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you, Debbie. Y'all have a wonderful evening and have a blessed week. And like I said, if there's anyone you'd like me to pray for, I would be glad to. And I love you guys. And good Lord willing, as they say, the creek don't rise. I'll be right back here next Monday evening, 7 Central, and we'll make something else. Maybe not a Christmas card next week, since I got to get these things in the mail. we may make something from the new catalog, mini catalog that's coming out, because I've got some stuff. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Oh, yes, I heard that the new lunch carry, the supply store will hold that mini. But I kind of want that little lunch thing to carry my stuff to work in. Because I always take my drink with me. But anywho, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all have an awesome evening. Get in your crafty space. I want to see what you're making. I love you guys. And if good Lord willing, I'll see y'all next Monday, 7 Central, right here on the Praying Stamper. Bye.